What if I told you vehicles have been teased in-game this whole time? Before we get into that, let's talk about why they were removed in the first place. Back in the day, Arc Raiders was actually a completely different game. It was a PvE-only experience with massive open areas where you could travel using vehicles called speeders. But later on, the devs decided to scrap that version and rebuild the game into what we have today. Now, let's get back to the present. I was just messing around with the super ultra-wide mode, and by the way, look at how gorgeous this game looks. But while doing that, I stumbled onto something weird. When I opened the map screen, I noticed a bunch of sticky notes that you don't normally see. So I took a closer look, and there were all these drawings and bits of text, but I couldn't really read them at first. I tried increasing the resolution, but it actually blacked out the notes, almost like the game doesn't want you to read them easily. Anyways, there was this weird drawing of Lance, some other drawings of faces, this and whatever that is. But then I noticed something. The notes were mirrored, so I flipped the image. And yeah, now everything makes way more sense. There are a few notes written for Lance. See if you guys can make out what they say. And there's another note reminding someone to feed the dog. Well, that pretty much confirms dogs are in the Rust Belt. I knew I wasn't crazy hearing those random barks. And finally, what you came here for. There's a drawing of a speeder, the same type we've seen in the trailers and the making of footage. There's something written starting with the letter M. See if you guys can figure out what it says. Now here's where it gets interesting. We already know there's a new map coming, and it's supposed to be much more open. So, are we getting vehicles sooner than we think? And what's up with all the mentions of Lance? Could this be tied to his amnesia storyline? What do all these drawings actually mean? Send this to your fellow Speranza detectives, and let me know your thoughts.
Alright, Raider. New objective. I want you to subscribe to Everyman Gaming so you don't miss the latest quest guides, intel drops, and ARC updates. Stay sharp. Be careful on the top side.